All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. I am Captain Beefy, here with the Game Vault. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications. And don't forget to leave a comment down below and a like on the video, it helps. And if you share it on social media, that is greatly appreciated. Every bit of exposure helps quite a bit. So, where are we now? We found. How can I zoom in? I guess I can't. So we found Chainscrape, which is a little village, town, city, whatever you want to call it. And our goal is to upgrade our bow. So we're going to go upgrade our bow. This looks like a work table. Thanks, Akund. Okay. Oh, well, look at this. We can upgrade a few things. All right, so let's select. And we can... Frost Blast. I guess we can upgrade both, okay? But we wanted to do our bow, so let's do our bow. Acid Hunter arrows. Weapon stats improved. We can't do another one because we're short on burrow or sound shells and a braided wire. This one we're short on a braided wire. Okay. Pouch upgrades. What do we got here? Bomb satchel. For arrows, we need raccoon hide. Well, let's do the bomb satchel. Trap crafting. This is the blast trap. You can do 3 of those. May as well make them. Get ourselves all geared up. And outfit upgrades. So, this will help with our concentration regeneration, +1 to potent medicine, adds a little bit of resistance, and a little more to acid, okay. Looks like we can do a little bit more. And not quite there yet, okay. So everything is upgraded that we can upgrade. For a pouch now, we need some raccoon hide, so that's definitely something to look for.
Aha! There you are! Joke's on you, Hammerhead. I'm into that stuff.
This should be used. Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
A little late now, okay. A little late now. Is this my stash box? Oh, cool. Look at that. Okay, weapons. Legacy spear. Thundersling, okay. Lots of Ridgewood. Huh. Only 4 berries. That's crazy.
Salutations, fair maiden. Who might you be?
So what do we have here?
Sable. Noticing me? Wonders will never cease. Such company to have. Bring ale for the North.
Lucky you!
I don't want the worker. I want this guy.
Well, I do.
Have I got something on my face?
Not again.
I guess we can't trade right now. Okay, this is awesome. This is... do a quick save.
We are on the same side here.
And it looks like we got a potential
Threaten us all.
situation down here.
We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the...
What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvund Freehold, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? Off you go.
Not so fast. You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ha! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I don't trust this guy.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Politics, huh?
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted.
Alright, so we got a
Good.
mission.
He's in the tavern.
So take care of the bristlebacks. That's interesting. Let's keep looking around town here, see what's going on.
Savior, over here.
Which one, buddy?
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
All right.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Cool. All right, so we got that. Oh, there is something here I need to scan, I believe, right? Yeah. Okay. What we got here?
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special group. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. More than ale.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do.
Looks like I'm going griddle hunting.
Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and let's say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye on it.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough beryllium. Just need to hunt for some wild meat.
He's an interesting fella, so we're going to be able to get food cooked. Awesome. Alright, so we got lots going on here now. What's this? Looks like a ballista. Knock armor off. Alright. Lots of dead machines down here. Couple rocks. Old busted up building from the looks of it. And what do we got over here? Lots of stuff going on over here. Wow, okay.
Is that a tripwire?
Something took to noticing me.
Steady.
So, if we wanted to build acid arrows, can we? Why can't we build those?
Could try using acid ammo. This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
So it looks like looks like we're going to have to utilize these tripwires that are set up.
Can't override that now. Need to get data from the cauldron if I can find one.
That's a way to kill these guys. Tripwire.
That's some fancy wire work.
This guy see me? Alright, go back to normal, buddy. There you go. Cool. That's just a small piece of real estate to be hiding in there. I wonder if we can savage strike these guys here or whatever it is. Let's go around back here. Yeah, it looks like we can get in that match there. So we might be able to hit him from here. Hopefully we have what it takes to take him down.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
It's alright.
Frosting old work.
go. We got him. Now we lie in wait. Those tripwires weren't very effective, but Silent Strike took him straight up, straight down. I'm going with that. Let's get ready. Here he comes. Closer.
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day. What a day.
Thank the Forge showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chainscrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. I should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Alright, so now we've got a tripcaster, and I remember that from the original game. So that's cool. Let's gather up a bunch of these little
I can get it from my stash later.
berries and whatnot, because we really didn't have that many in our stash. That was a little disconcerting. I thought we built up quite a few. What's up there?
First tracks headed up the hill. Are they Aaron's? My focus can help me follow them.
An acid bristleback.
Could use my focus here.
What is that?
Let's see where this leads.
Oh, okay. That's what that is. Is that a raccoon? Like a fox. That looked like an... Yeah, it was an acid arrow. Right. Oh no, that was a raccoon. Awesome. Alright, so we just got to continue our little path here. Follow this guy. and see where he went. It looks like he went up the hill, and there's something looking for me. Where is it? That's not good. Alright. It's stopping its examination right now. Good. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode of Horizon Forbidden West up. Once again, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. I thank you for joining me today. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment on the video and share us on social media. It is appreciated. I will see you the next time. Until then, stay cool, guys.